Hi, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm BJ.
And we're from Metric Halo. We had built the beginning of Spectrafoo, and I don't know if I ever told you the story about that, but I was in a band for a long time, and we toured around. And this guy, Tom Cesario, was a sound man for a place called First Avenue in Minneapolis. And he mixed for us. And after the show, we were like, Tom, man, that sounded great. You know, you did a really great job mixing. And he looked at us and he said, well, you know, it's a Foo thing. A little bit later, we built the original prototype of what became Spectrafoo. And we had a studio running. And Tom was around. And we had this prototype of Spectrafoo running, and Tom looked at it and he said, wow, man, that's the Foo right there. You know, that's like everything that goes into the Foo of a great mix. And we said, that's cool. And that's where the name Spectrafoo came from. So we had this thing and we were using it in our studio and we thought that it was cool. And we had built it because we built the studio and we did a whole bunch of work on the acoustics of the rooms that we built. And after we had finished making them, we said, wow, I wonder, it sounds good, but I wonder if this thing came out at all like we predicted it would. So we started looking around for measurement tools to see if we had really gotten to where we thought we were gonna be. And when we looked around and we were looking at audio precision and some other measurement tools, and we realized, wow, it's gonna cost us like about as much to get a measurement tool as it cost us to build the studio. And BJ, who had just finished his PhD in physics, said, you know, well, you know, this acoustic measurement stuff, this is Fourier analysis. I've done a lot of that. I think maybe I could write something to do this. So he went and he sat down and he started writing some software. And after, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks of working on it, he had this little window, this is on Mac OS 9, that had some spectrum analysis going on it. And we said, wow, that's kind of neat. And one of the things that we were really into was that it was really fast. So if you hit a kick drum, you saw exactly how the spectrum of the kick drum evolved. You saw the attack, you saw the way that the harmonics evolved, you saw the way that they decayed. And it was like completely in time with what you were hearing. We said, well, we think this is interesting. Everybody who comes to our studio and uses it thinks it's interesting. Maybe, you know, maybe there's something to this. So we went to Summer NAMM in 1997, right? The summer of 1997. So. And we just went and checked it out and showed it around. And I think one of the first people we showed it to was Bob Moog.
Yep. And
Bob Moog looked at it and he said, man, that's slicker than Gucci. So then the next person we met was Ed Simeone from TC Electronic, who also was kind of blown away by it. And he told us, he said, you guys gotta bring this to AES in the fall. So we said, okay, cool. So we got a booth at AES and that was, you know, it was kind of like a kamikaze mission to do a trade show. And it was a lot of fun. And, you know, we went in, set up, and released Spectrafoo to the world, and it won like an EQ Blue Ribbon Award, I think. Mm-hmm. And it was like pretty instantly, people were real interested in it. And a lot of the interest was in the mastering industry.